going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another episode of Breakfast with Perkins. I am, of course, your host. That's right, it's Perkins. You already knew that, though. Maybe you didn't know that. Maybe you thought this was just some random dude. Maybe I have a twin brother you don't know about. Maybe I'm just masquerading as a guy named Dan Perkins, and this is what I do. But no, I can assure you, I am Perkins. That's what someone who isn't Perkins would say. It's valid. Could have been body swapped at some point. No body swapping here. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope your Monday is going well. Or whenever you watch this. Maybe you don't watch this on Monday when it drops. Maybe you watch this on a Wednesday. Maybe you watch this during the weekend. Maybe you watch this at night on a Friday. I don't know. But whatever time you watch this, hope the day you are having and have had have gone well and or are going well. So I guess update. I guess not even update. Let me start into... I got back into playing Oblivion. For those that don't know, just take a seat for a second, because Oblivion's you're not gonna know. An Elder Scrolls game, number 4 I think Oblivion was. And it was really hard for me to get back into Oblivion, having played Skyrim and modded Skyrim and all that stuff like that, where when you boot up Oblivion, it's very bare, very barren, very desolate compared to current day games. So it took me a second to get used to, but we're back in it, and I've fallen back in love with it. I love that game so much. I can't wait to get the computer finished. Which, by the way, reminds me, so I got the bulk of the main shit that I need already ordered. So down here is the case. You can't see that from there, but that's okay. And then I snagged an i9 13900K. So that'll be good. I don't know dick about computer parts. I didn't know shit about computers until maybe about 3 or 4 months ago. And I still don't know shit about computers, and I'm still having to hit up my friends all the time and ask them what's what and what's going on and all that shit like that. So I have no idea. I'm going to build it myself. Still don't know what's going on. Going to catch a fire. I've already said this before, but it's fine. So I got the i9, and then I snagged a gigabyte motherboard, and it's white. I kind of want to do like a stealth build for the computer. That's out the window. I had no intentions on putting white into the thing, but it's okay. And then was able to snag a 4080 Super when they dropped. I talked about getting this the other day on one of the shows. I forget which show it was. I don't know which one it was, but I talked about getting it. And someone fucked up when they dropped those times. This wasn't supposed to release until like 8 a.m. Central Time. And your boy hit the refresh at like 3 in the morning on a site and said, yeah, we got it in stock. Fuck it, let's do it. Got that. So I'm really excited. I just ordered a Samsung 1 terabyte SSD, and then I need to figure out RAM, and then I need to figure out a cooler. I need to figure out a cooler. I'm going to go water cooled, obviously, but I'm reading a lot about different kinds of different, like 240s and 360s, and they have like, 420s for sizes and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on, but then I got to get a power supply and all that good stuff, so I'm actually really excited. I don't know why, and this is dumb, because anytime I get, okay, you can relate. I'm sure people watching this can relate to this. Imagine it's Friday night, and you're like, oh yeah, Friday night or Saturday, we're going out, we're having a good time, let's see who's doing what. And your phone just gets swamped with invites to do, you got like 20, 30 different invites to different things and places to go and all that stuff. And you get so overstimulated, you're like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna sit at home with the cat and eat a pint of Haagen-Dazs, and you just don't go out at all. That's how I am, like, with everyday life. If there's just a lot of shit going on, I'm just like, fuck it, turn on the Xbox, let's just play some games, because I don't have time for all this. But I've been wanting to absolutely load my plate full of shit So I want to learn guitar. I think guitar would be really fun. Just a nice basic little, little acoustic guitar. I don't know, I've always wanted to learn an instrument. I used to play the trumpet way back in the day. Trumpet was fun. My brother played saxophone, and he was really good at it. My sister, I don't know if she I want to say she did some type of wind instrument. Maybe she didn't play at all. But if she did, she seemed like she'd be a wind instrument type of girl. My mom played. She still actually has her, I think it's a clarinet from high school. It's crazy. Vintage as fuck. I got a keyboard and stuff over there that I used to play and dick around with when I was younger. Probably around 13, 14 years old. I've always wanted to learn an instrument and be decent enough as to where if I was out, I could play well enough to get people to be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I see what he's doing. So, I think guitar. You know what instrument would be dope to learn? The harp. That thing, that motherfucker. Oh. You know what I didn't know about the harp? Apparently the harp is one of the hardest instruments to learn. For the fact that, obviously, it's very over-encumbering. Like, you have to get around this thing. And then at the bottom, there's 3 pedals. I think it's 3 pedals. And then each pedal has, Each pedal has a different level. So you're sitting here playing, and then you're moving these pedals with your feet to different positions. I think that's dope. I think the harp is one of the most angelic sounding instruments of all time. That, and then the, I think it's called the sitar. You hear it a lot in Indian from India, not Indian native, in their songs. That sound, that like that. I don't know what it's. Is it played? It's like a lap. I don't know what it is. I just know the name. Just disregard everything that I just fucking said for the past however long it's been. But I've wanted to do guitar. I've wanted to learn, once this is finished, then I'll be able to learn how to edit and stuff and get more in depth with that. So that's something I want to learn. Pottery? Pottery is something I want to learn. I just want to build stuff with my hands. I don't know what that is. And as I get older, that need becomes more and more, and I don't know why. But I love it though. Like, I went and bought a table saw. Actually, so here's what kicked that whole thing off. So I bought a entertainment stand, big ass long one. I don't know. It's probably It's probably 8 feet long, 9 feet long, something like that. I can't tell. My measurement's off. Hence why I'm a foot. Anyway, that's joke, kidding. But they sent me the wrong one. I ordered it from, what's that place? Wayfair. I got it from Wayfair. It got here in like 2 days. I was like, that's stupidly fast. And it gets here, and I open it up. I'm like, this is not the correct one. So I hit them up. It was supposed to be a 2-tier thing. So you have your basic stand, and then right here is the shelf, and then you can put like a sound bar here, and then there's another shelf above it, and that's where the TV goes. And I always wanted the sound bar to go below the TV. But this one was just one long thing with no place for the sound bar. And I was like, okay, well, that's fucking stupid. It's like, hey, no, I'll just make my own shelf. Fuck it, let's do it. So I went, bought a table saw, bought all this crazy shit, nail gun, all this stuff. Built 2 tower-looking things for the shelf to go on. And it looks fucking amazing. I'll have to post some pictures of it. Or I could just turn it around over there. Nah, I gotta clean up. I got like an orange juice bottle over there. Your boy's drinking that OJ last night. Orange juice hits. I don't know why people don't drink more orange juice. Orange juice is fucking amazing. Apple juice is good. Apple juice is the GOAT, I feel. If we're talking about terms of juices from fruit, Apple's the way to go. Grape juice is good. I don't know why, but grape juice just goes through me. I can't drink a whole lot of grape juice. I love the taste of grape juice. I have a genetic predisposition to liking grape juice. Like Dave Chappelle said, if you don't like grape juice, there's something fucking wrong with you. He said that about chicken. And that whole joke. If you don't know that joke, he makes a joke about how being black, you have a genetic predisposition to liking chicken. You can't help it. So I was saying for grape, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I love grape juice, but yeah, it just goes through me. But you want to know what juice is fucking king? Oh my God, it's fucking king. If you're ever in the supermarket, which you will be, next time you're in the supermarket, go to the juice aisle. Juicy juice. Not all stores have this. You got to go to a bigger store. If you go to a smaller Hy-Vee, I don't know about Kroger's because I don't live there. Piggly Wiggly, I don't live there. What's the other one? Buc-ee's. I don't know about that place. Safeway, I don't know about that place. But I know here, Hy-Vee, which is one of our main chains of stores here in Iowa, you gotta go to the bigger one. You can't go to like a Fast and Fresh or a smaller one. Anyway, go there. You get the, what is it? Peach mango? No. It's not peach mango. It's tangerine peach or tangerine mango. One of the two. Oh my, I think it's tangerine mango. That is the best. Anytime I'm sick, I only crave that juice when I'm sick. I would drink it anytime. It's just really high in sugar. And usually if I'm sick, I've been puking and I've been shitting and I need to restore some type of vitamin. So that's my go-to. If I'm sick, your boy's getting some juicy juice. And that tangerine mango or tangerine, I forget what it is. It is so good. Here's another thing. Why does the Lava Blast, McDonald's has it anymore, which I don't know why the fuck they got rid of it. That was the best thing. Why did McDonald's get rid of half the shit they had? The Lava Blast High C, king. The McSkillet Burrito, king. The, why can I not? It was the best steak, egg, and cheese bagel. Stop it. Oh my God. I remember, this is going to be a real sporadic episode. I was going to talk about growing up as an interracial kid. I'll do that some other time. Because I'm going on a tangent today, and you know what? I'm not going to fuck up the flow. But I remember one time I was helping a homie out. Suddenly, he was moving. And I'm not an early person. I'm not a morning person. Hence why I work nights. Hence why I'm a night owl. I don't like mornings. I'm just not a morning person. I woke up one day though, help him move, and I forget who it was. I think it was like his mom's boyfriend or something. Went and got us breakfast, and I was like, I don't know what he's gonna get. Whatever. Comes back, not shitting you, 15 to 20 steak, egg, and cheese bagels. I cleared half those by myself. Oh my. I was the biggest fat fuck. I'm trying to think when that was, though. Was I in shape during that time? I think I might have been in shape during that time, and that's why... No, I wouldn't have been in shape. I'd have been slightly out of shape, which is why I didn't feel as guilty as I should have eaten all those, but fuck, they were good. But anyway, why does the orange lava burst from McDonald's High C and the orange lava burst High C from the store, they don't taste the same? They're the same branding, same company, same flavor, they don't taste the same. What in the fuck is that? You ever notice that? I mean, I guess you can't notice it now because you can't get High C from McDonald's anymore. They replaced it with what? Fanta orange? Someone said you can get High C orange from McDonald's. I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I guess they went back and redid something. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I heard the original reason why they got rid of the High C orange from McDonald's because I guess they did like a test study or something in some market in Europe from the sounds of it, and they said that people liked the orange Fanta more than the orange High C, and I'm like, in what world? Not in America. I can see that shit in Europe. They love Fanta over in Europe. But here, no, the High C orange was supreme. I don't, that's a really... But why don't they taste the same? That doesn't make any sense to me. It's the same thing. I don't know. You know, one thing I thought of, so one of my favorite restaurants is a place called Chicago Speakeasy. If you're from here, you know about it. If not, Chicago Speakeasy is a, you guessed it, a speakeasy. It's like an old 40s, 50s themed mafia-esque speakeasy, steakhouse. And I love it. And their salad bar is top level. And I go there every week, and I usually get the same thing. I don't really deviate. I usually get the 16-ounce ribeye, or I get the 14-ounce strip. Strip I've been leaning more towards lately because it's more lean. Plus, I feel like I need to take a nap and a Lipitor when I have that 16-ounce ribeye. Ribeye is my favorite cut of meat. ribeye and prime rib, that it's my favorite cut of meat, but after I get done eating a huge quantity of it, which I ain't no pussy, I'm eating a huge fucking quantity of it, but every time I do, I need to lay down. I need to sit down, I need to something. It's bad, but I love it. I love it so much. But anyway, I went in there. I'm looking around. Mind you, I'm the youngest person in there by at least 30 years. At least. I'm 33. I would say the second youngest person in there besides like the wait staff, customer-wise, probably 65. That's on the safe side, 65. And I'm looking around, and it's just all older people, and I'm sitting there, and I see this old dude, and I don't know what it is. My grandma does the same thing, and I've seen a lot of old people do it. When they eat, the plate's very bare. You've never seen an old person just glob it on. You've never seen that. It's like 2 shreds of chicken, a quarter of a piece of cheese, and like a grape. And then they'll sit there and they'll fucking babysit that food for like a half hour. Next time you see old people eating, look at them. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm looking at this dude, and he's got his fork. He's got like a little cottage cheese and like a pea. And he's sitting there, and he's just slowly raising the thing to his mouth. And he's like looking around like he doesn't know where he is. And he puts it back down. I don't know if this guy's suffering from some sort of malady. I don't know what's going on. I'm just, from an observational standpoint, this is what I'm noticing. And I'm sitting there looking at him, and I'm just like, I don't want to get old. I know it's an inevitability. It's a mathematical certainty. We will all get old and die. But it made me think that people don't think about their own mortality enough. I think, and to be fair, thinking about yourself not existing is a very bizarre thought process. It's a very weird thought process. The fact that everyone watching this video, everyone on this earth 100 years from now, everyone that's currently living will be gone, be nothing but memories. That's a very interesting perspective to have, but I think it's also very important to think about your own mortality. I think if people thought about their own mortality, they'd be more wanting to do the things that they haven't done. They'd be wanting to go talk to that chick. They'd be wanting to jump out of that plane. They'd be wanting to do that scuba dive. They'd be wanting to take that job. They'd be wanting to take that move. I think it's real easy when you put things into perspective of we're here for a very, very finite amount of time. It's very easy to want to take the leap to do things. I was just having this conversation, and I think I've even said it on here too. I'm 33. On the very, 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 very lenient allowing, I've gone through a third of my life already. That's if I live to be 99 years old. 99 is a long time. I don't even think I want to live to be 99. But 99 is a long time. So let's say I live to be 78. All right, that's about 40% of my life. And then you just think about all the things you haven't done, all the things you want to do, all this shit like that. Should I talk to this person? No, I don't want to get rejected. Should I do this over here? No, I don't want that to happen. And then nothing hypes me up more. If you want something to hype you up, think about how short of a time you're here. That gets me hyped every single time. If there's something I'm afraid of the outcome for, that if I think about that, 100% switches and gets me to do it. I think more people need to think about that. You don't even have to necessarily think about dying. Don't think about death. Don't think about yourself in the ground or burning up in a turned over car. Just think about just think about how you are here for a very finite amount of time. Do what you want. I'm not saying go out and, stab and unalive people and, have unconsensual sex, but don't do that. Don't harm people. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if there's something that's going to benefit your life, make you feel good, but you're not, you're kind of on the fence about it, just do it. Do it. If your personal health isn't affected, just do it. and I know this is kind of a cliche thing to say, but I know from, I guess, studies and all this stuff like that, people are more upset about the things they didn't do versus the things they did do. I think it's something people need to think about. But then you could be like my mom, who talks about her own mortality all the time. Like she's like, if I got another cat, it could outlive me. I could die before the cat's dead. My mom's 58. Now, 58, 30 years ago, that seemed old as fuck. 58 in 2023, she could have another 40 years in her. Fuck, her mom, my grandma's 84. Is that right? 84? Linda, old Linda, and she's showing no signs of stopping. That woman, it's the hate. She's very, not hateful in the sense that she'll like look at someone and go, fucking hate you. Not like that. She's very like, I don't know how to put it. She's one of the funniest people you ever meet in your life, but she's very like okay. Example, we were driving one day, me, my mom, and my grandma, we were going down the road, and she sees a Best Buy, and she's like looking out of the corner of her eye, and she sees, and she goes, more like worst buy. Little shit like that. Just, there's nothing ever good enough. I think that keeps her youthful. I think that's what does it. One thing I need to improve on is keeping the fucking time so I know how long I've gone. It's really weird with these things because before I hit record on this thing, I have no idea really the format, what I'm talking about. I may have notes written down, I may have some type of structure, but I have no idea what I'm going to say or how I'm going to say it. And I think to myself, oh God, I could never fill up, Eventually I'd like to get these to like an hour. I don't know, not my first episode, my second episode was 40 minutes, but that was like a tangent. And I feel like once I get the computer, an hour will be no problem. Producing an hour long of content might be an issue, but editing it was that 40-minute video was a nightmare to edit. It wouldn't transfer from my camera. I had to do some shit. I don't know. It was really weird, but we got it to work. But yeah, keeping time. I need to figure out what's what with what's out. You know what? Fuck it. Doesn't matter. You guys are bored. Anyway, let's do. First off, we're gonna do 2 bad choices and then 2 scenarios. I love these. People seem to like these. Another thing that's crazy too is, so I originally started doing this podcast during lockdown. I'm in prison during the COVID shit. There's a lot of ideas that I had during that time that I didn't implement or act on that just kind of went by the wayside. And then I'm seeing a bunch of other podcasts that started then, huge ones now that do the same thing, and I feel like I'm kind of biting their style. I promise you I'm not. One thing about me, anyone that knows about me, is I'm very huge on authenticity. I don't like people biting styles. Oh my God, can we fucking talk about people? Oh my fucking God. I got it before. If you have me on Facebook, you know that this irritates the fuck out of me. People that take a Facebook status, usually meme text or something that's mass shared, they take the words from that and they post it like they typed it on their phone with no share, no shout out to who did it, no nothing, and they might add like a couple emojis here and there to make it look like it was original. Oh my fucking God. Please just end it in the fire, please. This is a huge fire-oriented episode. You know why? Because my mage on Oblivion is fire-oriented, and now I'm thinking, it doesn't matter. I mean, go talk about Oblivion again. I'm sorry, I apologize. Anyway, yeah. I cannot stand that. I'm very huge on authenticity. That to me is the most disingenuous, unauthentic thing you could possibly do. Taking someone else's shit and then pretending it's your own. If I say anything or I do anything, whether it be on here, social media, what have you, it's 100% genuine, authentic, straight from here, not from... Now, I might get some, oh, this made me think of this, or this made me think of that. Like, anytime I say like a movie quote out of nowhere, I always say what it's from. Always. That's how it is. Because there's been plenty of times where I've said and done stuff, people are like, oh, that's funny, and I didn't say that. That wasn't me. But some people do live by the steal credit or credit can be stolen mantra. I don't. Again, I feel like that's disingenuous. So, someone also was curious about what this was back here. I probably shouldn't even show this because it's going to turn people off. Whatever. I don't know if it'll zoom. There it is. It's a Baphomet statue. Usually it's Baphomet on, the typical pose that he's doing. But this one, he's just kind of reflecting on the world. He's got his hand under his chin. I don't know. I love that. I think it's, I would love to get a bigger one. But I think the company that made that stopped. Like, they just shut down out of nowhere. Who knows? Probably caught fire. Anyway, let's do... That's so stupid. All right, let's do 2 bed choices here. I don't know which I chose from. Let's see, what is this one? Okay, so choosing from the front then. Or I guess from the bottom. First one. Create your own question card. I don't have time for that. That's why I fucking have you to give me the fucking questions. Okay, here we go. Have you ever FaceTimed someone naked? Negative. Have not FaceTimed someone. First off, I'm Android. We don't have FaceTime. Fucking Apple people. But no, I have not. Have I ever? No, I never have. Naked. Fuck, I look like. It's just a blob. My dick in my hand. Better yet, not even erect. Just sitting there. Oh, shit. What's this one? Choose your own. I'm not choosing my fucking own. Just give me. Quit making. Have you given or received a blowjob this month? Given? No. Received? No. It's been quite the drought for your boys, ladies. Did I say boys? Quite the drought for your boy. You know what it is? As I get older, and obviously sex is a great thing. Sex is it's awesome. It's nice. My early 20s, though, like, obviously, as you should be, you're just consumed by, I gotta fuck something. Now, I put these in wrong, fuck it. Now I'm just like, obviously those urges and stuff are still there, but I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered, like, unless a chick lives, like, the next house over. Once that Xbox comes on, we got nothing further to talk about. That's just how it is. No, it seems like the juice ain't worth the squeeze with a lot of chicks these days. In a sexual aspect, I'm not talking about a relationship aspect. All right, let's see. Pick your poison. Hello, sir. Could I interest you in some poison? All right, let's see here. Would you rather find out your partner is attracted to a gender other than yours? So she's a lesbian, or only be attracted to people who strongly oppose your political views? It's not really a tough one, is it? I mean, so would I rather... You can't really oppose my political views because I don't really have any hardcore ones. I believe you should own as many guns as you want, shout out to the right, and I believe you should have as many abortions as you want, shout out to the left. I don't know what's the opposite of the middle. Nothing. Probably only be attracted to people who strongly oppose my political views. If I had to go a route, that's what I would do. Next one. Would you rather openly rate every person you meet on a hotness scale from 1 to 10 within 5 minutes of meeting them, or eat a rat from a New York City subway? Well, that's quite... I'm eating the rat. No, I'm rating everyone on a hotness scale. I already do that anyway. When you meet them. I don't see beauty. Shut up. I see fucking beauty. That's the first thing I notice. First off, anyone that says that that looks don't matter, full of shit. Do not trust that person. They are completely 100% lying to you. Just like a person that doesn't see color. Everyone sees color. You may not see it in a detrimental way, but you definitely see color. I'm going to do one more because these aren't really putting the... Okay. Would you rather masturbate during a church sermon or get your tongue caught in the garbage disposal? Yeah, I'm beating off in church. That's a fuck. All I need is like 17 seconds. You ain't gonna know. And then you pass out when you're done and say it was God that did it. Oh, you're in the mix. You're good. Yeah, that's cake. Anyway, guys, I'm going to land my plane there. I appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. New episodes every Monday, 7 a.m. That's when I try to do it. And, you know, I'm going to start implementing scenarios. Like, am I the assholes? Or scenarios that other people, like, that I read online and the internet and stuff like that. And see how I would personally handle these scenarios and what I would personally do. I think that's fun. And I think you could have like 100 people do the same thing, but if each person brings something different to the table, whatever, then you know, it's cool to get different perspectives and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. I don't know when, but we're gonna do it. But I appreciate you guys. We'll check in with you next time. Have a good one.